on.
Welcome in to the newest edition of JTS After Dark, featuring T-Mel, who is not the take master. Again, not letting him get that off. And we have Jai of the Hey Jai podcast. This show is produced by IMS Productions. And as always, don't forget to follow at Jtimesports on all of your favorite social medias. Again, T-Mel is not the take master. But as always, don't forget to follow at Jtimesports on all of your favorite social medias. We have entered the time period of outlandish opinions, a whole lot of conjecture, not much fact, and not much actual proof of anything until we get to late April, May, June.
AKA
NBA season. The NBA is back. And yeah, sure, the NBA's been around since like, I don't know, late October. But let's be honest, you don't really care till after Christmas. And you don't really super care till after the Super Bowl because we don't have football for a couple more weeks. And if free agency talk, all that stuff.
So
Right, yeah.
it's football.
Yeah, it's football for us, not primarily. But basketball will always beat the MLB, and that's what matters. But anyway, our first topic in the NBA. I don't know what team has going on now, but
I watch baseball, man.
I mean, hey, you're also from Atlanta, so you guys have the Braves. But
World
What is it,
Series.
the Braves? What is it, the Braves?
I hate you so much.
All right,
I'm
man.
more mad you
Hate
explained
all
it.
your life, Justin.
Hey, I can. But anyway, moving on.
Where you
So
wanna
our
start,
first
man?
topic, we can start, I guess, with the topic everyone's talking about: the new look Lakers. That is the topic everyone is talking about. We're gonna do our thoughts around the league. We're gonna start with the new look Lakers: LeBron, Luca, Lakers. Whole lot of L's, except against the Nuggets. Apparently, they've figured out a way to fix that problem, at least for a day. As the Lakers finally looked like what everyone hoped they could look like. Whole lot of step backs from Luca, whole lot of lobs, somewhat solid defense, and some timely 3-point shooting as they beat the Nuggets by about 25 points in Denver, their first win in Denver in 3 years, literally, including the playoffs. They have not won in Denver in 3 years. But
Yeah, because Denver was taking that ass.
yeah, often and repeatedly. But this was the first game that they've had in this, I guess, battle that the Lakers have won at halftime and actually held on. Because in the playoff series last year, the Lakers were ahead in every single game, yet they lost the series in 5. So this is the first time they were able to hang on. Luca had 30-something points. LeBron was flying around the court. They were playing defense. Austin Reeves was hooping. Hachimura was making shots. And the big man in Denver only had 7 shot attempts, which is weird. But anyway, you
Was that
guys'
more
opinion
good
on-
Lakers or was that more Denver just having an off night?
I think it was more of the scheme.
Yeah, I think scheme went because they did a very similar scheme to Cat, and it worked on Cat too. So I don't know what the team has figured out against the big man who tried to score, but they did a very similar scheme against Cat, and it worked against him too. So kind of leaning to a scheme there. But you guys thoughts on the first 4 games of the LeBron Lakers Doncic era?
I don't. Go ahead, Trey.
I think it was, it's all right. I don't think it's completely figured out yet. Cause I mean, that was Luka's best game since he's been a Laker.
Easily.
Yeah, I don't fully think he's back in the motion of things because he's played 3-4 games.
It's been 4 games, yeah.
4 games on the Lakers, and before that, he ain't played since Christmas. So I really don't think Luka is still in the full swing of things. So, I mean, I'm excited to see how they go heading into the playoffs. I was having a conversation with some people the other day, and we was looking at the playoff bracket. And I was like, "Hey, man, how the playoff bracket set up right now? Lakers could make a run." So I'm excited to see how it all play out.
I've seen a lot of people, especially in sports media. I mean, it's basketball. The Lakers are the Cowboys of the NBA. So, in the sense of they're going to get talked about every day. LeBron is the Tom Brady / pretty much the Cowboy of the NBA. So he's going to get talked about pretty much every day. So a lot of people are taking what the Lakers have done, the kind of heat that LeBron's been on, because quiet as kept, he's been kind of busting ass all February. It's the power of the ancestors flowing through that 40-year-old body. But I think that I don't think they're good enough as a team to actually make a real run. But we have seen Luka catch it and drag that Mavs team to the finals. I don't think that they're better than the Celtics in the East. Just in the West, I still wouldn't take them over Denver. Not yet. Honestly, I wouldn't take them over Denver. Oh, them OKC, the boys OKC nice, man. Them boys
They are very
OKC are nice. And if Minnesota would have kept Cat, then I would have had Minnesota too. But I don't know. I don't trust Rudy Gobert to really help.
I don't trust him to do nothing.
I don't trust him to do anything but be tall and French.
Could they possibly make a run? Maybe. If they run into the Clippers, the way Harden was playing last playoffs, I don't know. So,
Stop it.
I'm gonna
Stop it.
No.
Just no.
No.
Yes.
No. Harden in playoffs. Definitely no.
Harden was playing good last playoffs.
A basketball team of Kawhi got hurt.
Kawhi got hurt. See, niggas ain't never seen Kawhi healthy since the last time Kawhi was healthy. They went to the Western Conference Finals, so I'm never not going to count that out. But he is almost never healthy, so
he's literally
you can't trust it. You can't trust it. But if they do get healthy, I think there's a team to watch. But the whole Luka thing, like everybody was like, how are they gonna play together? They both are ball dummies. No, if you're good enough, they're both gonna be all time. They're both Hall of Fame players. Yeah, I'm saying that about Luka 5 years in. If you're good enough at basketball, you can play with anybody. That's what it is. It's not like football where it's like, you got two good quarterbacks, can't play both at the same time. No, it's basketball. They're gonna figure it out. They both are that good at basketball to where they can literally do everything. So, yeah, it's fine. So I'm not really surprised by what I've seen. Shout out to Austin Reeves for saying that, hey, just because you want another white boy in here, you ain't about to get rid of me.
I'm gonna get mine off.
I still think they need a real center. I still think they need a real center. I don't know how long that Jackson Hayes shit gonna work, which is why I don't have them as real title contenders, because I think Isaiah Hartenstein and Nikola Jokic, especially Jokic. I don't know why I started off with Hartenstein, but I think they'll work the shit out of Jackson Hayes.
In like a real playoff game. Is crazy.
Yeah, like a real playoff game, I think they'll work the shit out of Jackson Hayes. I'm just being honest with you. So,
I mean, Jackson Hayes also didn't play much against Denver Saturday. They played like a junk. It was schematic. They beat Jokic. They hit him with.
You're gonna have to put. I didn't really care about Saturday that much. That wasn't a big deal to me. You're gonna have to put a real center on Nikola Jokic. You're gonna have to. You can't play without a center against him in the playoffs. And I think he's at some point level. He's at that level now to where he can kind of like he's at the coast level in the regular season.
I mean, as quote unquote bad as he played, he still had a triple double.
Exactly. He's coast.
It was like he shot the ball 7 times and still had a triple double.
If he wanted to, I think he can give them. He could have easily gave them 40, 20, and 20. Not saying that they couldn't give it to him back, but I'm not about to overhype the Lakers just because they look cool with LeBron and Luka. We know what they both are, but I'm not about to be saying that they title contenders yet. I mean, they're contenders in the sense of I don't think anybody is so much of a notch above, but they're not contenders in the sense of, hey, I think that they're just that good they can win a championship. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. And I feel like they were a big away. I think when they made the Luka trade, they should have made a conjoining trade. They should have had a trade hit at the same time.
Well, they did.
No, the Mark Williams trade was 40 hours later. I'm saying like when you pretty much had the Luka trade done and nobody knew, especially, you should have been making calls around the league trying to get somebody center for the low.
Bro, people is not about to help the Lakers after they just traded for Luka Doncic.
But that's what
and
I
you have
was
LeBron
saying. I
James.
said before people realized what you did. Like the deal was sent into the
Oh,
league.
yeah.
Yeah, before it broke, I would have been calling around the league trying to get somebody cheap center on the low to try and make that move at the same time. Now,
Whenever
again,
it's
after
still
you,
fake.
yeah, after you fleece the Mavericks for Luka Doncic, yeah, I'm not helping you either. But like, you know what I'm saying? While that news was still, like I said, people would think Shams was hacked, kind of situation.
Yeah.
While that was still going on, I would have tried to get a cheap center.
I would say other thoughts around the league, staying in the Western Conference. But Ben Simmons had a good. Nah, I'm playing. But
That's why he wanted the Clippers to be good. He got Kawhi and Ben Simmons on the same team. That's why
I
he wants the
know, and I
Clippers.
just hate that they're on the Clippers. I just hate that
That's
they're on
why
the Clippers.
that's why
I
he
wish they
rooting for
were
the
on
Clippers.
another team. If they were on the Rockets, which I ain't gonna lie, that's the team. That's my real actual thought. The Rockets. Them boys is cold. The Rockets are OKC 2
No,
years ago.
no, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
They got the best
I
coach in
had
the
this
conference.
same I had this same debate with somebody 2 days ago. No, they're not.
They got the
The
best coach
Rockets
in the
are,
conference.
I agree with you. The Rockets and the Oklahoma City Thunder are the same team, player for player. There's one problem. The Rockets don't have Shea Gilgeous-Alexander
They
in
don't. That's
any
why I
form
said
of variety.
they're OKC 2 years ago, not
They
last
don't
year.
have SGA from 2 years ago.
Yes, they do.
Who is it?
Jalen Green.
No, he's not.
2
Don't
years
lie to
ago,
yourself.
SGA.
Don't lie to you. Don't you lie to yourself.
He can be that.
No, he can't.
I've seen that young man make better shots than SGA off the
Don't.
court, but still.
There you go. Two years ago, SGA was 31.4, 4.5, and 5.5.
Oh,
Don't
no,
do this to
no.
yourself.
I
Yeah,
mean,
don't
3
do
years
this to
ago.
you.
3 years ago.
Yeah, he was 24, 5, and 6. Okay, yeah, 3 years ago.
Man, 3 years ago. Well, you know what?
Like,
I take it back. They're not the Thunder. They're the Kings. That year.
yes.
They're the
Yeah, that
Kings.
year the Kings got high with Sabonis and the rest of the crew.
They're the Kings.
Now that's
They're
almost
the
player
Kings.
for player. Yes.
They're the Kings this year.
Yeah.
But I think that they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. We know what OKC is. I don't want to touch on Timberwolves now because that's gonna lead to the next topic. Got any thoughts around the league tree? The Eastern Conference is boring, so we're just not gonna talk
East
about
Conference
them.
sucks.
Hawks
It's literally the Cavs and it's the Cavs, Celtics, and a bunch of who gives a damn.
And the Heat.
Like, yeah. Hold on 1 second.
We got Boy Wonder.
Yeah, and I believe the Hawks beat y'all by 12 or 13 points tonight. So who cares?
It's February. It's February. You proud of that?
Bro, like you worry.
What's your team? What's your team?
Where your team at?
What's your team, nigga?
We are currently watching Cooper Flag highlights. All right. Don't
For
mind
what?
us.
Don't the Lakers got y'all shit?
No.
Your team
We
so
have our own
bad.
pick.
Your team basically traded away Anthony Davis for the Lakers to get Luka in a championship. So
I agree.
congratulations. Yeah.
I agree.
Y'all got a fat boy in return though.
He's skinnier now.
And he don't want to play with y'all. He's gonna be gone this offseason.
Y'all seen something that said he weighed in like
hold on, wait.
not too long ago.
Y'all 26 and 30? Or when did I get below 500?
Whenever Jimmy started doing bullshit.
Oh shit. I didn't know that was that bad.
Nah, we only lost like our last because we was 20. It was like, yeah, I don't think we kind of win after the All-Star break. But Tyler Hero been going crazy. So
I want to give a shout out to Cade Cunningham, my guy.
He won 7 straight. The Pistons have won 7 straight.
People talking about JJ Redick winning Coach of the Year. I think that whoever the coach of the Pistons is, I don't know what his name is. That hey, Monty Williams still there? No, he got fired.
Yeah. No. He definitely got fired.
Whoever that nigga is, whoever coach of the Pistons is, he should be up there. And then my boy JB Bickerstaff. No, I think JB might be the coach of the Pistons, and somebody else took over the coach of the Cavs.
Yeah, Kenny Atkinson's the coach of the Cavs.
Kenny Atkinson is number 1 for coach of the year. He should be.
Yeah. Kenny Atkinson's coach of the Cavs. Who is the coach of the Pistons? Who? That's a damn shame. I have no idea.
Top-notch research team here. JTS After Dark.
Right?
No real pre-production. We just vibed.
We just straight vibes. It is JB. It's JB.
JB Bickerstaff. Yeah, he deserves considerations. Ime Udoka. Yeah, JJ Redick is so far down the list, but he gonna get the media push because
It's
Lakers.
the Lakers.
It's so hard to coach LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Oh my gosh. Can you just imagine racking your brain at night to thinking of how to win with LeBron James and Luka?
Offensively,
I couldn't even fathom it.
that's gotta offensively probably really easy. Defensively, that's probably harder than you think.
Oh my gosh, defensive schemes in basketball is so overrated. I ain't gonna lie, coaching in basketball is overrated. Let's really talk about it.
Let's not. All right, so let's go to our more centered topics. We've gone around the league. Let's focus in more.
Boom.
First, Victor Wembanyama is injured, or not really. Out. Whatever. He has a blood clot issue in his right shoulder. Yes, his blood clot issue in his right shoulder that was found after All Star. So he came back from All Star complaining about pain. And they did all the scans and etc. and found the blood clot in his right shoulder, ruling him out for the rest of the season. Now, the Spurs believe it is a isolated incident, shouldn't carry on further. People immediately, brains flew to Chris Bosh. The Spurs blocked that immediately, saying no, it's not a Chris Bosh situation. They think it's
Chris
an
Bosh
isolated
situation.
incident.
The Chris Bosh situation became a Chris Bosh situation.
Also very true.
Hey, one Chris Bosh, she's in his heart or something like that.
I was about to say, but Chris Bosh was like in his lungs or something. Yeah, it was like in a much more, for lack of a better term, serious area than what the shoulder was. But a blood clot's a blood clot. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I think that's also like a big man issue though, because
he's just so large.
Hakeem Olajuwon had them.
Yeah,
but he had them in his legs. But Brandon Ingram had them, and it was a non-issue. So
true. They came and they went. And with we also have a lot more information about this kind of stuff now. We can solve it better. So on and so forth. But conspiracy theories have been flying around all over the place. The Spurs have their own draft pick. They also have
the Hawks draft pick.
And the Hawks pick. They also have De'Aaron Fox, who is now magically not winning games. And there is several players top of the draft, specifically Cooper Flag. That's reminding a lot of people of when the Spurs had another injury to a big man and allowed them to draft Tim Duncan. So conspiracy theories are flying all over the place. And now Popovich isn't coming back. A lot of stuff is happening in Spurs land that is giving credence to people saying that could be a little conspiracy theory.
Spurs about to get De'Aaron Fox, Ace Bailey, Cooper Flag,
and Victor Wembanyama,
Wemby, and have like cap space on the same team.
Yeah.
If I'm Luka, I'm saying fuck the Lakers. I see what they got going on over there.
Antonio.
I'm gonna have hop on real quick.
I make my move
no
fast.
franchise tag in basketball. That's
I can hop out immediately.
Franchise tag.
Yeah, franchise tag in basketball. I ain't gonna lie, because this nigga's wilding in the NBA. But so your thoughts, or you guys' thoughts on the injury?
I think it was smart they set him. They ain't winning nothing. They ain't making no playoff run. Sit him out for the year. Let him do everything he need to do. Get 100% healthy. Get ready for next season.
Prayers for Vic, man. Blood clots arteries. Spurs wasn't doing nothing. Prayers for Pop. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of hope he retires. He had a stroke.
Yeah.
He lost his wife a while ago. He looks old. Like whenever I see him on the sideline, bro, he looked old. Like that nigga been old my whole life, but he looked like
he looks
really old now.
Really old.
Like.
I also think Pop's in a position where it's like, I've been coaching my whole life, and like you said, he lost his wife recently, or a few years back.
Like 2 years
recently.
ago. It's recent. But that
He lost his wife recently, and it's like, but he ain't got nothing to go home to. Like it sounds sad, but like he ain't nothing to go home to. Yeah. So it's like
he got going. So I'm sure like his kids and shit is like old. So
yeah, he's like, 73. Pop 73, I think.
His kids could be pushing 50.
His kids could be in the 50. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like he might have great grandkids.
That's what he got.
Point. Yeah, he got basketball. So
I wouldn't mind seeing him on like somebody's
role.
I can see him I would love to see him in the front office. Like just be a consultant.
Yeah.
I get you don't want to go home. Like at probably at his stage in life, I wouldn't want to go home either.
On some
But
Jerry West
like,
type stuff.
yeah, bro, just go like sit in the suite every day and tell the coach hey, you're being stupid, and just like leave, like just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He
Well,
too he getting a little old to be running up and down the sideline yelling
and
about
flying on planes and back to backs and crisscrossing the
yeah,
country,
bro.
man.
Like
Just take you off his job, dog. Get you a best suite in the stadium and chill.
yeah, bro. Well, from one face of the league to another, recently, Anthony Edwards, my favorite player in the NBA, came out and said that he does not want to be the face of basketball. And that kind of sparked the question of, well, who is the face? Why don't people want to be the face? Should the face be American or European? Etc., etc., etc. So, who do y'all think is going to be the next face of the league? Because it's still LeBron James. Be clear.
It's
yeah,
definitely
it's
LeBron.
still
Yeah,
Brian.
it's definitely
Still
Definitely.
LeBron James. Let's be clear. And it doesn't look like Bronny about to come and take that anytime soon. So,
LeBron. He
and
will not
Loki,
be past
he
that.
slick replaced his son for Luca. I ain't see a Bronny tweet from Bleacher Report of the Lakers.
Hey man, he been hooping too in the G League.
Everybody hoops in the G League. Next question.
And shut
No,
up.
I'm
They
about to say
said
it's
he
still.
could
I'm gonna say
play.
it's the G League.
He
You
said he
see,
could
before Luca got there, niggas would have had this interview. He
Hey
replaced his
man,
son for Luca.
hey man,
That's crazy.
he needed a large adult Slovenian son in the words
He
of Nick
was
Wright.
like, look, he was like, buddy, you might see, you got my name, but you
Nothing personal, G.
gotta
Nothing
make a
personal.
playoff push, big dog. You ain't against Texas. I need you.
He looked at that man and was like, "Hey man, you're not your brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's okay. It's okay. I gotta make a run. I'm 40. I ain't got no more time to wait on you. I'm gonna go ahead and make this trade. Don't worry about it. It's cool. But like,
Bronny
I
became
don't
his
think it's
twin
gonna be
cousin.
no. I feel like they're gonna try and force somebody to be the face, but ain't no perks of being the face of the league. Like
there's none.
being the
okay.
face of the league,
Okay. There is
comes with
financially.
commercials and
No.
more money and all that. The only thing that comes with being the face of the league now is like scrutiny.
I bet you if Anthony Edwards was the face of the league, they would have got that award.
Oh my god.
Am I wrong? You telling me he could have made a call and make that happen?
It'd have been 5 black SUVs just pull up at the crib.
Or it wouldn't have got out.
Yeah, that's more likely. It's more likely it wouldn't have got out.
Am I wrong? It's perks
But
to be in the face of the league because then you are a protected asset.
No,
yeah, you literally are the face of $1 trillion industry.
You are a protected asset. They protect
don't
you from
think
yourself.
so.
Remember LeBron said that shit about China? Go
Yeah,
look it
and
up.
all of a sudden, yeah, you have to like find that. You have to like apologize in Mandarin. Like a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff happened.
Yeah. Whenever you're the face of the league, it's a lot of fucking perks. How many NFL? Tom Brady was the face of his league. How many NFL players you know that got ownership stake? And they got it at a discounted price.
Super discounted price. Basically, got to give it to them.
It's perks. It's perks to be in the face of the league.
My whole thing with the NBA though,
Hey,
the NBA's been on a bad streak, trying to get a face.
because they wanted to be American, and it's not.
No,
They shifted too
not
much.
even that. LeBron played too long. That's what messed it up.
That not just LeBron, but LeBron, KD, and Steph.
It's
not that they played too long. It's that they were
they've
the
been
best
great
players.
for so long. Yeah,
exactly, for too long, and they didn't market any of which
anybody
they still
behind
really
them
aren't doing any of the young talent.
you
Like,
can't.
well,
It's hard to
okay.
market somebody if you're not winning.
Okay.
Like,
No,
they did
not
it,
even
but
that.
no, because they did it with LeBron. When LeBron and Melo and all of them was coming in,
But
they was
who
not winning
is-
games.
but that's the
LeBron
thing.
was losing.
That class
But
of
who
03
is
was
that
different.
good though? Like
It doesn't.
who? But that's what I'm saying. Who's coming
But it's
out
not.
into the
But
league?
what I'm saying
that was
is, they did it. They did it every year. Whenever whoever the young draft pick supposed to be the hype picks was, they got primetime games. That team got primetime slots. They did it. You know when they stopped doing it? When LeBron went back to Cleveland. and they had the Golden State Cleveland rivalry, that's whenever it really switched up. Because I remember they even did it for Andrew Wiggins' bum ass. Whenever
that was terrible.
Whenever it was Andrew Wiggins and Jabari Parker, why the fuck am I looking at the Bucks at the time? This is whenever Giannis had that stupid mohawk and he couldn't do nothing but like post up, right? Why am I watching them and the Timberwolves on prime time? Because Andrew Wiggins was the number 1 pick and Jabari Parker was the number 2 pick, and it was Kansas and Duke. And we wanted to see that was supposed to be the next great rivalry. And then before that, Karl Anthony Towns went on this thing from the Kentucky team. We want to see him. And then they did the whole Lonzo Ball shit and Markelle Fultz. Like they did it before. And whenever Ben Simmons came out, and it was Ben Simmons and Brandon Ingram, that was supposed to be next Brian KD and stuff like that. Like they were doing it, and then they just stopped doing it. They was like,
it didn't pan out. It didn't
pan out. I was about to say that. Everybody you named is mid.
But here's the thing, though.
Like
they
all
were
of
doing
them.
it, but they've been doing it. That's just the recent history. They were doing it our entire lives.
I get it. All right. The last duo.
But that generated fanfare. It doesn't matter if they were good or mid.
And the last duo who they did it for was Ja and Zion. That was the last duo.
They didn't even do it for them though.
Well, COVID also hit for them.
They took it. Ja and Zion took it. The NBA
and then Ja had a gun charge, and was getting suspended for guns. Can't have that be the face of your league. And
Zion didn't play.
And Zion was hurt all the time. He can't be your face of your league. So, and then everybody else started being good with international players.
But they didn't start doing the effort. What I'm saying is like y'all talking about like they had misses, but it wasn't really a miss, if you get what I'm saying. Like it generated fanfare.
It generated the buzz.
Players. It generated the buzz from other players. Yeah, T-Mac wasn't winning, but you wanted to see T-Mac in Orlando, right?
Vince Carter and his young age.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, yeah, you can do that, but if they not hooping, who's gonna want to watch them?
Okay, but what about Cade Cunningham?
Okay, they
don't have the Pistons aren't in prime time. Paolo Banchero is the best number 1 pick that we've had in years.
Yeah, that nigga nice.
I keep up with Paolo.
But that's you're a hoop head. You have to appeal to the general audience, and that's what I'm saying. They don't do good of appealing to the general audience because they aren't pushing the young players. So you got Paolo, you got Cade, you got Jalen Green. But guess what? In sport, in
SGA even struggling to get on FTV sometimes.
Who?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exactly.
Like,
SGA
it could be weeks before you see a Thunder game.
Yes, and people barely watch it. But you know what? Sports media don't talk about. They can talk about the Knicks, and they talk about the Lakers, and they talk about LeBron. And they can talk about the Celtics somewhat.
But in their defense, and I will say this with market analysis, so on and so forth, every show that talks about the Lakers spikes. Every show that talks about Luka spikes. Every show that talks about LeBron spikes. When the Knicks are talking about, the show goes up.
Because they think the TV fan base and the NBA fan base are different. And they need to look at that. They need to look at the online analytics because you know who online who would get more buzz than anybody on the Lakers except probably like Luka and the whole LeBron thing. LaMelo.
Yeah.
He be hooping.
They don't be talking about him. That's what I'm saying. Like the young nigga, Miles Bridges is more popular than almost anybody that they talk about on the fucking Knicks, bro. Like
Miles Bridges is considered more popular than Jalen Brunson.
The NBA audience isn't the same as a TV audience, and that's the problem.
I think that happens a lot because
it's two different demographics.
It's that too, but it's like everything is just so focused around winning. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I can push the whole Cade. Like, okay, so let's just use Cade Cunningham and Jalen Green, for example.
It's only pushed around winning around one demographic. That's that older demographic.
It's about them winning, bro. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people nowadays, they're not gonna watch it if you're not winning. Like, why am I watching?
Yo,
bro, I'm telling you, if you ask anybody about the Pistons, but they're gonna be like, "What? Them niggas sorry." Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's because they're not being shown on TV. We'll see them interested in hoop because us being younger, we're gonna appreciate that. It's them old niggas that's just like, oh, you just gotta do the ring culture, do the ring counter, all this other stuff.
Still,
that nigga Ant blocked SGA at the rim with like 10 seconds left.
Wasn't they down by like 30?
Probably.
Last time I checked, they was getting their ass bust. So,
Yeah, but the Timberwolves up by a point with 10 seconds left in overtime.
oh,
And
that's
Ant
wicked.
blocked SGA at the rim.
They came back. That's why Ant's the best player in the league.
Oh, okay, well,
Ain't the goat.
I was
Here to go.
That's why we don't talk about basketball on this show. I don't know. Talk about a football show. Our opinions are much more. We have much more common
It's
sense
only because
about football.
basketball is so hard to watch, bro. I be trying to watch it,
And that's
bro.
another thing.
And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it.
It's so
And there you go
hard
right
to
there.
watch,
The
bro.
only teams that get games that's easy to watch is the fucking Lakers. It's the Lakers and the Knicks. That's the only teams that you can.
Have you watched the Knicks? Are they games not easy to watch?
It'll be on, bro. I done seen the Lakers and the Knicks show up on the fucking ESPN thing at least like 4 times, like or on the TNT thing. Like that's the only teams, bro. That's the only team.
Well,
The
that's because
NBA
they
has
have
a marketing problem. The NBA does not need to sell championships. The NBA needs to sell highlights, hoopers, ballers. So even if they suck, put on the Pistons, put on the Hornets, put on the young niggas that's getting to it because that's how you get your face of the league. Because guess what? The face of the league, if it was going off of winning, the face of the league, by their standard, is really Jason Tatum. And who the fuck wants to do that? He be hooping, but I ain't gonna lie, that's the most chicken and broccoli ass basketball ever. Jason Tatum don't do nothing cool on the basketball court. He cold, and I think he's one of the best players in the NBA, but he don't do nothing cool on the basketball court. When was the last time he was like, oh shit, look at that Jason Tatum highlight? You just wake up, you just see the box score, and Nick got like 35, 7, and 7, but you was like, oh man, what cool shit he did. I
don't know, bro. It's just like
I also think the NBA needs to realize, and it kind of goes to your point. The NBA needs to realize that they're not football. Football has a 3.5 hour attention span. You can start a football game at noon, you are locked in until 3:30. Right?
You know what the NBA fucked up at?
Basketball is a 90-second clip.
Basketball is a player sport.
It's a player sport, yeah.
Football,
so
a team sport garners team loyalty. So
yeah, I'm always watch my team. I don't care if my team is 0-13. God damn it! Our team plays Sunday at noon.
We know.
We know, right?
Yeah. Tramel,
so it's like
your team sucked too.
Facts. Goddamn Falcons fan. Your
suck.
team is terrible.
But yeah.
Hey, when's the last time your team had a playoff win?
First of all, hold on.
When's the last time your team had a playoff win?
My sports teams are better than all y'all sports teams all around.
When is the last time that your team had a playoff win?
Chill. We in the football offseason. The draft is in April. We can come back to that, ladies. So listen, Jackson,
ladies.
Y'all, Jackson, but you had a very good point. The NBA thinks that they're the NFL and how they're doing the TV side of it, which is a problem. If you marketed your league to be player specific, stop showing game loyalty to teams. Show it to players. Look at who the players are driving the motion. Look at which players are getting engagement. And then
SGA versus Ant is currently on NBA TV.
Who the fuck does NBA TV?
I do.
Like I said, I just happened to see like a tweet about it as you were doing the show, and I was like, oh yeah, like I didn't see the national push about it. It's SGA versus Ant. It's two of the best young players in the world.
Twitter, I want whoever picks the TV games to just go on Twitter for like a week during the NBA season, and that should tell you everybody that you did give a primetime game to. And I promise you, it's not the fucking Knicks. I'll tell you that.
It's definitely not the Knicks. It's definitely not the Knicks. I give you the Lakers. It's not the Knicks.
Yeah, I get Lakers because LeBron's there, but like,
yeah,
bro, like they be talking about.
I'm so tired of watching Jalen Brunson time.
Aura, you know what I'm saying? They watching.
I'm so tired of watching Jalen Brunson on my team,
bro. Like,
I'm so tired of watching Cat getting abused at the rim. Do you know that Karl Anthony Towns is the worst defender at the rim in the NBA?
Yes.
No, but his name is the Big Bodega, so he always open like a gas station or some shit. I don't know. We spent a lot of time with it.
He allows 60% field goal percentage at the rim.
That's Rudy Gobert type numbers.
Like, that's insane.
This is a Rudy Gobert hate, by the way.
Yeah, can't stand that guy. I don't like. He makes the country of France look
Oh,
bad.
that
Like it's,
bum is gonna get in the Hall of Fame, bro. Oh my god.
he is definitely a Hall of
And
Famer.
Draymond.
Yeah,
But I like
Draymond's also in the
Draymond.
Hall of Fame.
I like Draymond the character.
Yeah. And the Timberwolves win because SGA
He didn't have
clanked it
enough
at the
aura.
rim.
He didn't have
Did not
enough
have
aura.
enough aura.
Oh my gosh, bro.
He was
See,
auraless.
little stupid shit like that. That should mean this should have been a TNT game with Check and Shuck, Check, whatever. You know their names. Them niggas.
But don't they only come on Tuesday or something like that? Tuesday and
Or
Tuesday and Thursday.
however
That should be ESPN game.
it should have been a primetime game. That's the point. In some form or fashion. But it wasn't because like
But it is. It's on the NBA channel.
that's not primetime.
I mean, you can't. I mean, what? But you still got to think about it. What more do you want them to do? It's so many teams.
Put it on ESPN.
They literally make the schedule. And they literally can move the schedule mid-season. They've done it. They do it. They literally pick and choose what goes.
They've taken people off national TV. The Lakers had 2 back-to-back ESPN games because they thought that boy was coming against the Pacers. Found out he wasn't, and then moved them like the very next game to ESPN.
They're actively not doing it on purpose.
Oh, well, then that's the NBA problem, bro. They don't mind they views going down and all that throughout the season.
Yeah, so they can have excuses like stupid shit, like let's get a 4-person All-Star game, a 4-team All-Star game.
I swear to God, if I see the Rising Stars on Sunday night again, I'm gonna lose it.
Dog,
Bro, like
just
that
get
is
a home court advantage to the All-Stars, and then whoever win the All-Star, whichever side win All-Star, East versus West, winner get home.
Whoever
court
winning, get home to the finals. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You don't have to do nothing else. That's it.
Because them niggas gonna go hard for home court advantage in the finals.
Exactly, because niggas want to sleep at home.
You mean I can avoid a game 7 in Boston? All I gotta do is win this All-Star game in February. Yeah, that's a bet.
All the black players on the West go crazy.
It's gonna go nuts.
what?
Oh,
With NBA problems, NBA veteran and NBA TV analyst, ironically, I think he's working this game. Shannon Fry had some disparaging comments to say about the state of the NBA.
Nostalgia is killing the NBA. The 90s basketball, Michael Jordan and Kobe, was not as clean as y'all think it was. Y'all forget that Jordan left the league for 2 years. Y'all forget that Kobe, rest in peace, quit on his team in the playoffs and did not shoot the basketball. So all this Kobe, Jordan, oh, he's not this, he's not that. That is propaganda. Every great player, whether that's Ant, Wemby, Bron, Steph, this, that. They compare him to a motherfucker 40 years ago. The rules weren't even the same. You're not really watching help side defense. Who's doing this? What is this rule? What is that rule? You're not watching. Nobody celebrates these new people. So why the fuck would anybody want to be the face of this league where you're going to get shitted on every network for not being somebody from 40 fucking years ago? It's ridiculous. It is unfair. Bron is one of the greatest players ever to play. Stephen Curry is one of the greatest players ever to play. Giannis is one of the great. Jokic. And you know what we do? We talk about fucking Michael Jordan. All this superstar era shit is over. The card cap called a second apron, it's over. Teams are going to take over.
But basically, in that profanity-laced tirade, Shannon Fry was basically talking about how nostalgia's ruined the NBA and everybody's stuck on the 90s era basketball, and they thought shit was all peaches and cream. And I do think that does play a factor into it because, if you heard around the All-Star game, they talked bad about the product, which, the All-Star game was dog shit. But it was a bunch of – it's been highlighted a lot more that a lot of the former NBA players talk bad about the current NBA. And then even recently, you had Tim Hardaway Sr. saying that, man, he'll come in and bust Tyrese Halliburton ass. No, he won't.
That was hilarious.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that was the most random beef ever. They have.
Yeah, that beef was insane.
Yeah, them two's having I guess cool. That's like
yeah. I'll bust Tyrese Halliburton ass. All right.
Okay. That's like Norris Cole saying, "I'll bust Calvin Mack ass." All right, bro.
All right. Cool story, bro. But yeah, no. I mean, as far as nostalgia, it's like
Because he really said, out of all the people, it's fucking Tyrese Halliburton. And that just came out of nowhere. What's one
Like,
player you can play?
because like if I'm
Halliburton.
Tyrese, bro, I'm like, bro, why are you bothering? Like, why are you
He
mentioning me,
he's
bro?
talking
Like,
too much shit. What? Tyrese Halliburton? That's who be talking shit? What did he say to get under your skin? Like, hey, that's the second old nigga to have a beef with Tyrese Halliburton. Remember, like Wally Derby had a beef with him? Like,
yeah.
God, what
I
did
don't
he
know.
say?
I think they
Tyrese
really
Halliburton must be saying something crazy on the court.
some, bro.
Oh, why is Tyrese Halliburton the villain? Why is
Like, that's what the NBA needs. The NBA needs a new villain.
the NBA needed Patrick Beverly to be better? That's what the NBA needed. The NBA needed Patrick Beverly to be better.
The NBA needed to like if you put like Draymond inside of like somebody that can put up numbers, crazy.
That's what I'm saying. The NBA needed Patrick Beverly to be like 4 inches tall.
Come on the show, please.
Whenever you're ready.
Because he be fighting niggas.
I like Draymond too.
I like Draymond. The other thing I don't like about Draymond is whenever he was like, man, you complaining to the ref. You trying to take food away from my family. Draymond, if you didn't put your hands on people,
you wouldn't have that problem.
If you play ball and not fight for them, you'd be fine. But
you couldn't kick people in the nuts. You'd
that's
be
another person that got into with an old nigga, Oscar Robinson. The one the Draymond boy, he was the best of all the Steph Curry.
Haters, bro.
The old niggas went off for like a week.
Bro, they are some haters, bro.
Oh,
all-time level haters, bro, for no reason, bro. And it comes out of nowhere, like
I ain't gonna lie. Oscar Robinson had a whole press conference with like the official NBA All-Star background. Just talk shit about Draymond.
like, bro, for what, bro? Why? Like,
how you doing it? Y'all going to the same Hall of Fame, big dog. Like,
and he going in with like a few championships. You only got one.
yeah.
Oh, but anyway, back to Channing Frye. So part of it is the discussion we're having now, the jokes we're getting off now. Like it is based on nostalgia. Oscar Robertson is coming from a sense of my era was great. I go to the 60s, it was 8 black niggas and you was one of them. Like it was cool, but like let's not lose our minds here. Did anyone ever watch those that Pacers like Knicks series that they show? They made great 30 for 30 on. You know what I'm saying? They made great 30 for 30 on. Like Reggie Miller had his, the Knicks had one. They've made great specials. Have you ever watched like not even like the game? Just go watch like clips.
It's marketing.
There's
It's the Indian marketing.
There's 6 niggas in the paint. Like nobody could shoot. The NBA was so good, they found John Starks in a McDonald's and he played on a team that went to the finals. No, correction. He started on a team that went to the finals. He working at a McDonald's. Like, we're not about to sit here and say the NBA was just an amazing show. It was so great. Jordan's most famous layup, ain't nobody attempt to block it. He still switched hands.
For fun.
He was the only one in the air. He was the only one in the air. Like there was nobody up there but him.
He's not a regular layup, man.
Nobody up there but him, bro. Like
fucking
all
I
these,
think I just saw TJ McConnell do that same layup today or some shit. Like it's
like bro, like Malik Monk did that by accident one game. Like we're not about to sit here and say this was like amazing basketball. It like nostalgia is so bad that I sent a clip of somebody doing that layup actually around somebody, and my older brother said, "Well, Jordan did it first. It was cooler." What the fuck does that matter?
I think that's what it is. They don't, a lot of old people that got a lot of power and a lot of like say so on stuff. It's like, well, he did it first, and the level of competition and blah blah. I don't care, bro. Like it's time to let it go, bro. Like.
Man, when
leave him alone. Like outside of having the greatest of all time conversations, bro. Leave any game before the year 2000. Leave it alone. Does the NFL? Please tell me the last time you heard people talk about games that happened in 1990 anything that I mean outside of the Cowboys because they making fun of them. That's the last time they won a Super Bowl. But like, let it go. Leave it alone.
That's another thing that the NFL does way better. That all the old NFL players, they be like, damn, this person is great. Stuff like Lawrence Taylor, which he still give him props, but he'd be like, I'm still better. And he probably like the only nigga that can make that case.
Yeah,
and be truthful. Yeah, and be totally truthful. Yeah.
Because it's
like Lawrence Taylor, so names he made his position.
So it's like nobody's coming into the league and doing what Lawrence Taylor did.
Yeah,
so
he made his position and left.
Even Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, he loves the young players. He'd be like, "Oh man, Lamar is so great. Josh is so great. Patrick, I don't know. He can't be shitting on Patrick.
Yeah, he definitely beefing with Patrick.
But he has to. I don't. That's the only player that he really just can't like.
But yeah, bro, like all the older players, they give the young players props, except for in basketball, and I don't know why. Which whenever that one is like
in baseball,
if we be, I thought we already agreed that nobody care about this shit. But like,
that's fair.
I watch the baseball game.
Basketball
game. Baseball don't count until the black people and the Spanish people was able to play. Until the South Americans was able to play, it doesn't count. Nothing counts in baseball. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Babe Ruth.
Honus Wagner.
Who? No. Nah, but like, yeah, and basketball is like the biggest, that's like the easiest thing to say that, like, oh yeah, them niggas are definitely better. They had 5'10" niggas from Chicago that was doing what Michael Jordan was doing in the Morehouse gym. Didn't make the team.
Like them niggas over there are considerably better.
Yeah, bro. Like Michael Jordan won 2 dunk contests dunking from the free throw line. Zach LaVine did a 360 from that bitch. It was nothing.
He did a windmill.
He went like 5 steps behind the half court line, just casually just windmill.
We was having this conversation before we started. I was just going down the list of all the players that that were stars in the 90s that Bradley Beal would cook.
Like, bro,
like
Clyde Drexler, Bradley Beal cooking the shit out of you, Clyde.
Like, bro,
damn.
I always say, like, look at the people who started, and like, I don't even care about like the regular person in the NBA. People who started on like finals teams. Like Scottie Pippen was cool. Grant Hill is better than Scottie Pippen.
And you know who's better than both?
Me.
Kevin Durant. Definitely not you.
Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom is Grant Hill and
was cold. Hey,
Lamar Odom was
nice, bro. Like he was.
Lamar Odom was nice. And it's just like, bro, like let's not lose our minds here. Like I love Larry Bird, right? One of the all-time crap talkers in the NBA. The last great Caucasian hope. Right? Great dude.
American Caucasian hope.
American Caucasian, yes.
They go do dirt.
The mural is different.
Yeah.
You're right. Larry Bird jumped 3 inches off the ground more than once, twice in his life. Like, he wasn't running fast. He wasn't doing nothing and was killing people.
Shot the ball behind his head. You're not about to tell me somebody's better than Kevin Durant that shot the ball behind the head. I don't care. I don't care that Kevin Durant with the Golden State. I don't care that he jumped ship. I don't care. You're not about to tell me that somebody's better than that nigga. No. Just I hate the conversation whenever it comes with old basketball players and current basketball players. They will get their ass bust. These niggas that y'all held up to high regard might get 10 minutes on a decent team. They might. Like, I'm sorry.
Like, I always say, bro, like, take Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is the height of Akeem Olajuwon. He can dribble like Isaiah Thomas. He can shoot like Larry Bird. And he can defend like Scottie Pippen. He's one human.
He's not even the best nigga.
He ain't even the best human. I'm saying, like, he's better or just as good as the best in multiple positions in the 80s and 90s. He ain't even the best nigga today.
Yeah.
like there's just certain conversations we ain't gotta have. Like I get it.
Your
OP.
name ain't Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq,
A young Shaq. That's about it.
Charles
And Charles
Barkley.
Barkley. Yeah.
And
Like,
even
bro,
still, that's-
Kenny Smith was a starting point guard for 2 NBA champions. No disrespect to Kenny Smith. He is Seth Curry.
No, he's TJ McConnell.
Yeah, and if somebody had TJ McConnell as starting point guard, you're like, yeah, that team's not winning the title. Like, now granted, he played with a king, but still, like you're not about to sit here. Like that team had what? Old Clyde Drexler, Hakeem, Robert Horry, Kenny Smith.
You know what I think it might be? I think it might be like, don't get me wrong, I do think some of them old heads back in the day were as good as a lot of the players today, but they didn't get to display it how more players get to now. So like, if like, let's just say if you hooping woo, 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 and then somebody else come after you and they like, oh, he this and this and that, and you like, well, I could do that too. I just didn't get to showcase how he did because of how the game was played back then. You know what I'm saying? So like it could be because I ain't gonna lie, I seen a clip Isaiah Thomas. Was it Isaiah Thomas? Either Isaiah Thomas. No, it was Kenny Smith. He was like, bro, a lot of players back in the day had to, like he said, Kyrie Irving won the best handle he's seen, or some in an interview or something like that. He was like, dudes back in the day had just as good a handle or better handle than Kyrie. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that could be the case. Like they could think, oh, I was just as good as that. I could do all of that too. I just didn't get the chance to showcase it because I was on the team with a Hakeem Olajuwon or a Michael Jordan, or you know what I'm saying? Well, that could be the case.
I was like, and I can also in that same case say, yo, I seen a dude at Southeastern that drew better than anybody in the NBA. I got no proof, and neither does Kenny Smith. Like I can say what I want. We have video proof of every single finals game from the time they put cameras in the gym, thanks to NBA.com. Nobody from there's in the history of the film, there's probably 8 dudes on the court that's gonna really play real minutes in today's NBA on a good team. Sorry. Now you can say what you want. Like you can say I saw a dude at practice that had the better handles than Kyrie. That's great.
Everybody break records in practice.
Yeah, like no one cares. Like
if you that good, they're gonna let you do it. That's
yes.
all I'm gonna say. If you're that good, they're gonna let you do whatever you want. And niggas was not that good, so that's why they had to do it. That's why they did what they did.
Like bro, Shaq at 7'1", grabbed the rebound, dribbled down the court, and dunked it. And you know why? Nobody told him anything because he was good enough to do it.
Guess who couldn't do that? Fucking Bill Laimbeer.
Yeah, he's better than that at all.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about them niggas saying that. So
them niggas play football on the court, like literally. Like
and maybe if they wasn't too busy fighting each other, they could have focused on being good
skill
at basketball. Yeah. So stop hating, old nigga. Drink your beer, sit down, and watch Kyrie Irving do this finger roll. Shut up.
Like be cool.
Yeah, bro. Just
give folks their flowers, man. Stop being a hater, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just enjoy greatness, bro. Chill. Just be like, yo, I bet you if there was the cooler old niggas, the young niggas will respect them more. They'll get them more grace.
But like y'all always hating, so they'll have to defend themselves.
You know what's crazy? The person that gets, and we'll close with this, the person that gets considered like the biggest hater from that era is Michael Jordan, and he don't be hating. He just don't like LeBron. But I ain't gonna lie, if you the top nigga and everybody keep trying to place you with one nigga, he can hate LeBron. That's the one nigga he can hate.
I don't even think he hate LeBron.
I don't think he hate LeBron either.
Fact of like, bro, like any real competitor.
He had to hate LeBron because he did the same thing with Kobe. Like he liked Kobe, but he was like, he ain't never really give Kobe praise like that until he knew that Kobe wasn't gonna get 6.
Bro, even still, bro, any real competitor not gonna say anybody better than him, bro. Like
facts, which is fine, but like these niggas just be like doing it
too
too hard,
bro. Like
they can't even be like, bro, they good. They just be like, I mean, he's alright.
He's
No,
soft.
the
And
only old
in my
head that
era.
really be giving young dudes credit nowadays is Kevin Garnett.
And he's not even the old head for real. But that's because he was there for the transition. I think if you're there,
he was an old head in like 2012. So it was
if you're
like
there for the transition, you can appreciate it more. Well, shit, no, because a lot of them niggas was there for whenever Kobe came and they ain't like him. So never mind.
and niggas hated Jordan when he showed up.
Yeah. And he started busting their ass.
And shit, the Cavs' own teammates hated LeBron.
One thing I want to say about Jordan, he made them niggas bow down quick. He ain't even won a playoff game, but they was like, hey, he the best player in the league. Like, hey, he got them niggas. He wrapped that shit up quick. I gotta give him credit for that. They was like, hey, you the man. It's only one hating ass nigga, two hating ass niggas that still talk better about Michael Jordan, and one was on his team. So gotta give me that gas. Let's get to it.
Shout out, gotta give him, bro.
Fuck that guy.
Nah, I'm saying we ain't giving him no shout out. He a hater, bro.
Jordan was the one nigga that said, "Hey, bro, I couldn't have done this without you." And look at you, writing a book about him. Jack, get us out of here, man.
All right, but that will conclude our first basketball episode of JTS After Dark. Again, follow on all social medias at Jtimesports on all your favorite social media platforms. Follow those two jackals you see on screen. I'm sure we'll put there something somewhere. I don't know. But we have T-Mail, again, not the Take Master. Really got to get that.
Man, a hater. We just talked about haters, but you still
really
hate.
I don't know who's on the production team around here, but
just
really
like Granddad on Boondocks, man, hating, bro.
Mad
because you old, nigga. Stop hating.
Gotta get that taken off. Really gotta get that fixed. And we have Jai of the Hey Jai podcast. Again, this show is produced by IMS Productions. Great basketball show, guys. And we are closing out.
Follow IMS Productions on Instagram. IMS Productions 2023.
Follow me too.
Yeah, no one cares about you. Hey, Take Master.
Still hating, bro. You still hating, bro.
Twitter, you can meet us in the spaces.
It's my job.
You gotta embrace it. We never had it easy. We just
drop
keep the pavement. I might be controversial, but I like to make my statement. He gonna tell it to you straight.